Now that we got done practicing going up and down the scale, playing bilinearly, changing up our rhythms within our scale to make it sound more melodic, the next thing is that we're going to look at features of the scale and figure out why they're important. And some notes are more important than others. And the most important note that we have is our G note. We're going to call this the 1, the G, because we're in the key of G. The beginning, or the 1, is our first note of the scale, and called a tonic. Good old music theory in there for you. So the tonic just means it's the first note of the scale. Because we're in bluegrass, sometimes we call it a root note. But when we're talking about music theory, a root is simply the one note of a chord. So whether it be a G, B, D, the G would be the root there. But if it was a B, D, F sharp, the root of B, D, F sharp would be B. So the root in this case isn't always going to be G. In this case, it's really actually the tonic, or the 1. And what's important about that is using scales and playing music, and all kinds of music, kind of works like this. As we're playing along with chords and it'll be a little bit more complicated, we can use different rules. But for the very beginning of these rules, we're going to think that the 1 is king, and it's always home base. So what I mean by that is, for right now, what we're focused on is that every musical phrase will end on a G. And we'll make this rule right now too, that when we start any musical phrase, it's going to start on a G. It's not going to always be that case, but just for right now, just makes it kind of easy to use it as an exercise for student play. So our musical phrase is something that has a definite start and a definite end. So it might be an example of da 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 da, or da da da. It could be very simple. It could be 2 notes, da da, as long as it ended on a G, da da da, right? Or it could be very complicated, da 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 da, right? But as long as we ended on a G is the key there. Take some time and go back to those backing tracks. Start real slow again at like 50 or 60 and move your way up, where you're making some musical phrases starting at a G, going away from the G. We're mixing up the rhythm, so it might look like this: da 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 da, right? Starting at a G, ending at a G. You're moving up and down the scale, playing bilinearly, and you're changing your rhythmic structure of your notes as you're going by.